Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. The title is true. I'm going to E3. Mm-hmm. Kind of spontaneous. Uh, you all know that I kind of let you guys know in the channel update for this month. I was like, hey, I'm trying to get into E3 this year. I've been trying for months now, and I have all these different plans in place, and just all of them are falling through the cracks. None of them really came through. I still have one plan in progress, but I mean, with only 18 days left till E3, it's kind of like I just kind of feel, you start to hesitate when things are, coming to a close, and you don't have all the information. Everything's just, you don't know a final answer yet. So, good news is, I got in. And, how, you may be asking? Well, Xbox, I follow them on Twitter. I follow PlayStation. I follow, all the game developers, companies on Twitter, to keep up to keep up to date with the news, and also to participate in special sweepstakes giveaways like the one I just did. So Xbox typed a tweet, and they basically said, tweet at Xbox. It was something so. It was just something like so like little. It's like just tweet at Xbox to enter to win an E3 ticket. So all I said was this: it'd be cool to go to E3 at Xbox, right? And I sent the tweet, and I did this like weeks ago. I forgot about it. And I just now got a message on Twitter, or just today, really, not just now. Just today, I got a message on Twitter, and they're like, "Congratulations, man! You won a ticket to E3, and we'll be sending you in for more information in the coming weeks." And I was just like, oh. Because I completely forgot about this. So you might be asking yourself, well, first of all, I'm not going to say E3, because when I say E3, you guys are all thinking about the whole main event. It's the press conference that I'm going to, the Xbox press conference. Now, I think they're just going to let you also be in E3. I mean, it'd be kind of weird if all they said, oh no, this is just for the press conference. You can't get into the main event. You can go into the press conferences. The thing about the press conferences, that are great, is that when you're home, everyone watches the press conferences. No one watches, like, the other days and the streams about walking around in E3. Unless you're waiting for, like, a cool little game to pop up that you just can't, you can't wait for. If you're waiting for some exclusive reveal of gameplay, or you just want to see an interview with the developer. Most people watch E3 on Monday, because that's the day when everyone has their conference. Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, and Sony. And Microsoft is always first. They start at like 10 a.m. That's well, actually, Nintendo. Well, actually, no. Nintendo was Tuesday. It was That's right. Microsoft was the first press conference to start off the E3 week. They've always been like that. So usually it's been like 10 o'clock, their E3 press conference in the morning. And so yeah, I get to go to one of these now. To get into the press conference, you have to be, like, important, all right? I mean, it is so tough to get into the press conferences, and I just can't, it's just amazing. An opportunity like this just presented itself for me without any thought, really. I just typed in, oh, I can't wait to go to E3, or I want to go to E3, or whatever I typed in, right? And all of a sudden, I win. It's fantastic. So, I mean, I'm super excited. I can't wait. I think this is a good opportunity. I'm speechless. I really am speechless. So we're going to see, I mean, just the thought of being in a press conference with people like, I keep forgetting his name. I think his name is Don Matrick or something like that. The guy comes up on E3 for Microsoft, and he's giving a presentation, the main guy. Just to be there and knowing, that, hey, this is something I watched for 4 years now. I started watching E3 in 2008. So this is something I watched for 4 years now, and I'm finally there. It's just it's incredible. So I mean, I can't believe it. It's kind of funny. It was like a 1 in a million's chance, because everyone, you guys who are watching this video could have just tweeted to Xbox. Any number of you guys. I'm sure thousands and thousands and even hundreds of thousands of people did, and just to get picked, it's incredible. So I'm super excited. I can't wait. And, you know, of course, you guys are probably going to be asking yourselves, oh, you're going to make videos? Well, of course I'm going to make videos, all right? Of course I'm going to make videos. I'm going to be giving you guys my traditional way I do E3. I'm going to be giving you guys my prologue thoughts, what I want to see at the press conferences and everything like that. And I'm also going to be giving you guys my my thoughts as the day of E3, you know, progresses. Now, like I said, they say press conferences. They say this. I'm not going to read the email, you know, because it's supposed to be. They say media briefing. All right, that's the term they use, which is basically their press conference. So I don't know if that translates into, oh yeah, you know, of course you guys can walk around E3 for the 3 days that it's available. If it does, then you know that's like incredible, because you better believe, guys, I'm going to be doing videos on the show floor, be playing out demos. I'm going to be asking developers questions as well. You know, it's not going to be like an Angry Joe kind of thing where he actually has them on video camera, but I'm going to have my pen and paper there with my notepad. I'm going to have a set of questions I'm going to ask each of the developers, and then that following night, I'm going to I'm just going to what's the word I'm looking for? You know, I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to talk about what I saw, what my feelings were, and I'm going to actually answer some of the developers' questions that I asked them. So you guys will get like a full thing. This is if I go to the actual press conference. I already know I'm going to the press conference. I'm talking about the E3 event. All right. I don't know if, hey, you get to go to the press conference means, hey, you get to go to the press conference and the whole E3 event. I don't know. Hopefully it is, but again, they said media briefing. I don't know if that translates to, oh yeah, of course, the whole freaking event. If it is, great. If it isn't, I'll still be able to sit here and watch on TV. I mean, I'm not going to complain either way. To go to a press conference like that, you know, it's really hard to get into those. Like, you have to be like a top-level executive, like hardcore media guy, part of the industry to like really get into those. You know, like only like the top guys at IGN get to go there, and they, you know, of course, report on the events that happened. And you know, it's those guys. I know Mark from Classic Game Room goes there. I think Angry Joe, I don't know if Angry Joe goes to the actual press conferences. He seems to be pretty well, you know, into the industry. But you know, this is great. It's the first time I've been to E3. It's the first time I'm going. And what's even more great is that it's like a 25-minute drive from my house. Like, I live in the San Fernando Valley, which is like adjacent to the downtown Los Angeles and the convention center. The convention center is, you know, where they actually hold the event. And more so, I've been there before. I've been to the convention center because they also hold the LA Car Show there and a number of events. You know, a lot of people hold events at the convention center, so I already kind of know the layout, and I know where everything is. I know all the secret, you know, like people don't notice, but you can actually walk downstairs. There's like a basement level, and at the car show, if you walk downstairs, that's where all the you know, all the retailers are. The Dubs there, you know, this is all car show stuff, but it's where all the executive, like exclusive retailer and companies, like customization companies, have their booths set up. So this is great. I'm really happy, and I can't wait to, you know, to actually experience this. This is like such a great experience. So this video doesn't need to be this long. Like, it's almost 10 minutes. I just want to let you all know that it's a definite yes. I'm going to the media briefing, press conference, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if I'm going to the full event because, again, it would have been cool if they would have been like, yeah, here, you get to go to the actual full E3, you know, everything. You get to be there for 3 days, try out the games. That would have been cool. I don't know if it's that. It might just be the media briefing. However, I mean, it's E3, all right? And the media briefing is just really cool. So I want to thank all you guys once again for your support. And on June, was it the 10th? I think it's the 10th when they're holding their press conference. Yeah, on June 10th, the morning of June 10th, I'm going to be making vlogs all day. There's going to be a lot of vlogs on both my trip there. I actually got my friends in, my two best friends in. So I mean, I'm gonna be with them. They're gonna be giving their thoughts as well, and they'll also help me with video, taking video and whatnot. And I think it's gonna be great. I'm going to the press conference. So thank you all for watching, and more information as it arrives. All right, I'll let you guys know if I can actually get into the full E3 event. I don't know. We'll see. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bye. So I just got confirmation. It is for the Xbox briefing only. All right. So I'm not going to the actual event, the full event. So I'm just going to the conference. All right. But still, it's a great opportunity. I can't wait, and I think it's gonna be fantastic. So until then, I'll see you guys. Bye.